Hello everyone, how are you doing? Welcome to my channel. I am WM Tarot. I decided to do this live stream tonight to see what are the energies for all signs from Aries to Pisces, but I think we will start with Pisces tonight, back to Aries in that order, and let's see what message comes through. Whatever message comes, I will do a general spread, and then let's see what comes. What is the most important thing that is coming towards you in the near future, and I mean for the next days of September, until the end of September. So please, first of all, let me know if you do hear me well, if there's somebody watching here, and I will start immediately. I will start with Pisces, then with Aquarius and so on until Aries. Okay, let's begin. So starting with Pisces, let's see what is something that is coming to Pisces for the rest of September. What is something, what catches my eye and the spread? Let's see. Three more shuffles. Okay, I have the Death card at the bottom of the deck. Eight of Pentacles as the overall energy. Surrounding cards are Eight of Cups, Two of Pentacles, and Six of Swords reversed. Dear Pisces, I think that overall a certain connection relationship might have ended, or let's say it has been transformed. And some of you need to let go, or have that permission to let go, especially if you feel like it, or you are unsure, because I do see you with this Two of Pentacles energy going back and forth, back and forth. What should I do? To go back, to return, or to leave? This is the $1 million question. And I do see you very indecisive, hesitant. Okay, just 1 second. Yes, you're very hesitant. You can't decide. One day you want to drop it, the other day you don't. So there's a big dilemma. Should I work on it? Is it worth it? Maybe this person is lazy. They were lazy. What about the distance? If there's some physical distance or emotional distance, I think there might be a comeback, or there's a very strong energy of trying to initiate something with a past story. It's not easy, and I don't like that it is met with some hesitation and indecision. For some of you, this will be very important to release completely. Possibly when you meet this person, you will realize they're not the same, and what you were hoping, dreaming was just your imagination, and what was in the past was just some mirage, or how do you say it? It's not coming to me, the word. It was just an illusion. That's the kind of impression I'm getting. First of all, about money and career, I do see you having some results, but you need some consistency and patience about that. If you put the efforts and the work, I think you will get some good results. It is quite possible. I do see you having options as well very soon, but there's this past door that can let you enter a completely new relationship. There's Scorpio energy here, other water signs. I have air, water, earth as well. Scorpio energy is emphasized. There's somebody here that wants to chase you, has lots of attraction for you, but they feel like you don't value them. This person is around you. Let's see what is the good and the bad. What is the good? That you're very charming, in fact, and you have lots of people that adore you. Maybe they are not talking to you, or maybe you don't like them, but you seem very attractive, with a great aura right now. What is the bad? Ace of Pentacles, but you can find that stability, or you can find that stability with a person that you love. And what is the overall energy for the near future? I do see you in a connection, dear Pisces. Four of Wands. There's some celebration here. Some of you might even need to relocate and move. It's quite possible. Or somebody needs to relocate and move in with you. I think there's light at the end of the tunnel, and this seems very, very promising. In fact, Four of Wands, you will be celebrating love. Just get out of the house more. Try to enjoy it more and not be so much logical. Now let's see, from this deck, astrology flashcards that you can get in the description box. You will find the link there if you are interested. Those are my notes, in fact. Let's see what we can get from this combination for you. Be careful with your spendings, because some of you might be spending on luxury things. And yes, you have Saturn in the first house, Neptune in the second from those cards. I'm not talking about the astrology of the current moment. But I think you got a glimpse when Saturn was in Aries for just a brief. Now it is back to Pisces. I do see you very serious, and life has felt very tough. Sometimes it feels like efforts are not celebrated. And I think you have a much more serious or mature aura as well. People may see you as more responsible, not as much like with a head in the cloud, or They do see you grounded, very responsible. Some of you got some major responsibilities as well, or life has felt tough and you needed to readjust your goals. And because regarding relationships, career and family, that's quite possible. Be careful with spendings, what I was just saying. And yes, Saturn in the 7th, Saturn in Libra. When you get to know somebody, I think, yes, you have a relationship as we saw with Tarot, but it might feel a bit tough, but don't choose based on status. So if you think this person is a manager, for example, or very rich and you don't have feelings, for example, but you want to marry them because everybody loves them, likes them. So don't go after that kind of decision. That's what I'm getting. So if you want to learn astrology, you have all those cards, all my notes practically of astrology in the description box. Now, good luck for you, Pisces, and let's move to the next sign, Aquarius. I don't know if there's any Aquarius now live. You can write me at the chat. I check it from time to time. You're the Muse, hello. The Tree, hello as well. Hi Army, you're welcome. Yes, I'm doing fine, a bit tired. As I was walking, I did a walk in the evening to... I have it as a relaxed moment, like releasing the stress of the day. And I thought, why not do a live reading? Let's see, even though there are 12 signs here, so I need to rush. But yes, thank you for asking. So Aquarius, let's go to Aquarius right now. Let's see what are the energies right now for you, Aquarius. Hi Rosie C, thank you very much. Ace of Swords reversed, 8 of Cups, the Star, 2 of Cups, 7 of Swords. What happened with you, Aquarius? What happened with you? There was somebody here that was not completely honest, I think. At the very best, passive, aggressive, avoidant, and it felt like they were not telling the truth. And you want to know the truth. You want to have that clarity. Even though you may not have it, you're ready to move on and leave something. You are healing, recovering from the pain, from the hurt. Yes, this was a very special connection. I think this might have been a soulmate. This might have been a karmic contract as well. There are Gemini here, Aquarius, maybe another Aquarius, or it's your energy as well. Water signs, air as well. Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, and Gemini. I think you have an important connection in the near future. And that might start as a friendship, or you want to see the friendship in the beginning about it. And then it develops to something much more, much better. But it feels, so you might feel that whatever potential is around you or the past, like there's avoidance or there's this lack of transparency. What is the good and the bad? The good is that you will get clarity soon. Some of you will get some secrets. And if you are doubting that there are secrets here, some secrets will get revealed. And what is the bad? Three of Cups. Some of those potentials around you want just to have fun. Don't want something deep. Just want to pass the time or get some distraction. And I want you to be much more solid with your goals and plans about what you want to do. Not to just have fun, but have a clear goal about who is this person that I'm meeting, I'm going on a date, or second, third date, and so on. Is this leading anywhere, or do you want something casual? Because if you want something casual, this is a very good energy for that. I do see you having a good time, but what you need is this Two of Cups energy. Let's clarify it. There's something really important. I think most of you Aquariuses might have been waiting for this. You had to pass all those stages, like in a game. You had to fight a lot and possibly got hurt, but I do see you healed or almost healed right now. There's something long-term and happy. And regarding the past, there's some secrets that might get revealed, especially if you have some doubts, but don't get paranoid, because the moon, it is a card that sometimes gives those fears and worries, what's hidden, what's behind the scenes. Let it come to you. But I do think there was something, if you don't know it yet, hidden in the past. Now let's see the astrology flashcards, and you can get the bundle if you like. It is in the description box below this video. Let's see what messages can we get from the cards. Working on your subconscious patterns, it is very important. Maybe journaling, meditating, doing therapy, talking to a best friend. It's very important to work on those patterns, subconscious patterns. And also, if you have plans about traveling abroad, you need to make plan Bs, not just one plan, just in case if something is prolonged or postponed. I do see you becoming serious about something, some philosophy in life. Maybe you're studying about some esotericism, or you meeting a mentor that will teach you, and this is a serious person, but will completely, you may be studying a lot about some kind of religion or astrology, tarot, might be possible, esotericism. Yes, what stood out to me is that working in your subconscious patterns is very important, and also you might get either some gifts now, or finances might become better. Venus in the second. Finances might get better very soon. Now, it's not Jupiter, but still, it's Venus. Okay, that was for you Aquarius. I hope that was helpful. Now let's move to the next sign. Good luck, Aquarius. Let's move to Capricorn. Do we have any Capricorns in the chat, in the live? If yes, don't feel shy. Say hi if you want to. Let's start with Capricorn. And how's this evening going for all of you? If you want to share in the comments with others as well. Okay, Capricorn. Trust issues. Okay, you have some communication coming soon. I'm not quite sure, past or new person, but it seems like your social life might get busy and active. I do see you having trust issues in general with the past, and being very logical here, like you are ready to cut ties if it is possible. It feels like you give the impression of both of introverted or very stoic person and a very easygoing, fun-loving person as well. There's some rapid development happening here. You enjoying your time. You will get to know somebody through others, through friends of friends, I think. But you can trust that easy. So it is giving me this impression that things are starting beautifully, but when it comes to something much more serious, you are stepping back and becoming ice cold. So you might get to know somebody, having fun, and you notice them sending messages frequently to you. Then you think, this is not normal. This person is really interested. I thought it was not serious, and that's when you become cold. That's the kind of impression I'm getting with those energies. I do see you very guarded here and not trusting easily. The good and the bad. The good is that something needed to end and it ended. It was a blessing. And something has been transformed totally. That is the good thing. The bad thing, or the challenge, is that there's somebody here that has lots of attraction for you, but you think that it needs lots of work and you might get lazy and not work for it, for that connection. Because you're still thinking about the past situation. Okay, that's what I'm getting. There's somebody here new in the near future, very soon. Very charming person. Might be fire, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. But you are so much disappointed about an ending from the past or what happened there that you have or are turning your back to some opportunities. It doesn't feel easy. I think it's worth considering if this is the case. The overall energy, also in the very near future, you have something very intensive, very passionate, very intimate. The Devil card is here. Lots of fire, lots of chemistry, lots of passion. Now, it doesn't guarantee something long term, but you will have that opportunity to connect so deeply. I think it might feel like a very karmic connection, twin flame as well, even though that is the Lover's card. Now let's see the astrology cards. the flashcard bundle that you can find in the description box if you are interested. Let's see what messages can we get from astrology here. Astrology cards, not the current energies of the sky. Pluto in Gemini, 3rd house, Chiron in Libra, 7th house, Venus in Taurus in 2nd house. First of all, the good thing is that some good luck with money. Some of you might make some purchases that are jewelry or something like that. But money seems good. Relationships, not so well. And it's not that there's anything bad about that, but it's just some pain. Chiron in the 7th house. It is that the lack of trust, or no matter the efforts that you put, it feels like a blockage. It is because some subconscious patterns are directing the show, the game. Some wounds from the past. So you somehow sabotaging new interactions, or you giving much more energy to people and potentials that resemble a lot the past. So you want to communicate to a past person, but you can't, and so you find subconsciously a new person that resemble a lot them, and the story gets repeated. The loop, you get into the loop again. Now Pluto in Gemini, be careful with the intensity of words, because words can hurt, and I know you are hurt and you may hurt some feelings here, but try to be much more soft in how you express your concerns. I don't know why some of you might need to hear this, but I have Pluto in Gemini. It is very intensive, and the communication, when it comes to problems, it becomes very intensive and very fighty, problematic. You can get information like secrets getting revealed and coming to you. Maybe you knowing some information from others, or others sending those secrets to you. And I do see you very intensive in your communication style. Sometimes it might be too harsh. Okay, that's what I got for you, Capricorn. I hope that was helpful. I wish you good luck, and let's move to the next sign. Sagittarius. Let's change the deck. No, I'm not Russian. I'm answering the question in the chat. Hi Arlene, I hope I pronounce it correct. Hey CC. Thank you for being live with me tonight. Okay, Sagittarius. Okay, I'm happy I did pronounce it correctly. Okay, let's see what we have about Sagittarius. 10 of Wands. It feels heavy. What's happening with you, Sagittarius? Please let me know if you are in the chat. You're carrying some heavy responsibilities, or it feels like life is like climbing a big mountain and it's very steep. For some of you, it is you carrying the baggage from the past everywhere you go, and that's why it feels heavy. If you're working with others, like colleagues, co-workers, that thing is going well. Work life. But regarding love, I do see confusion. You having options, but you can't choose because all options seem immature. Very childish. You will need to choose between two people in the near future. Be open to opportunities. You may get invited, accept those invitations. With the Three of Pentacles, it might be a co-worker or you getting to know somebody new through a co-worker. Two of Swords, King of Wands. There might be somebody you are highly attracted to, but they can't make up their mind. All the other options seem very confusing and immature. Now let's see what is the good. That things should be much more balanced and harmonious very soon. If there's something around court or law, legal issues, everything is going to be on your favor. The bad is the Hermit card. Okay, some of you might have been very much withdrawn and very reflective, thinking a lot, but you can't get into a connection just with thinking, can you? You need to be much more proactive. Less thought, more action. Otherwise that wheel can't move forward and you will get stuck. Let's see about the energy in the near future. Yes, there's a charming person coming your way. Prince or Princess Charming. With some love messages. Very kind. With gifts, with a very warmth energy as well. A very romantic person, might be a water sign. Might be this person that I said is very charming, but they can't make up their mind. What happens with them? Okay, they might start it. They might take that initiative and then they become guarded, or something you say to them makes them in defensive mode, like they are defending, they're stepping back. Maybe you are too blunt with them, too straightforward and honest. Yes, you should be honest, definitely, but the way you express it should be much more softened, and because this person might get hurt or triggered somehow. Something to keep in mind. Now let's see the astrology. The flashcards, if you are interested, this bundle is in the description box. Those are from my notes. You have a very emotional connection here, definitely, and this is similar to Capricorn, as we just did. Okay, very emotional and transformative. There's a very transformative relationship coming to you. If you are in a connection, something has been changing underneath. The roots has been affected. Don't try to lie. Don't try to tell always the truth as you are, real Sagittarius. Because if you lie or if you do something not very transparent to your partner, this might be about the near future as well. Pluto is in the 7th house, so lies will get exposed very quickly, and it may get, it might damage the connection. The same will happen with the partner as well. I do see a very intensive connection here, but transformative as well. Definitely you will change a lot from this experience. Very connected emotionally. You will become one with this person. You will feel this relationship a lot. Maybe this is... you will realize that you have never felt like this before, but very intensive. But since it is very important as well to choose well, not to choose because of just physical chemistry, but to choose the person, to choose values, or to choose somebody who has the same values and goals for the future as you do. Because Pluto will not leave this connection stress-free. It will test it. Now, if it is real, this will become much better. If it is not, I think the breakup, divorce will surely come. Pluto will not tolerate in the 7th house, and sometimes, unfortunately, it comes that, yes, those are very transformative relationships, but the partners sometimes is not very transparent. That happens a lot. Okay, good luck, Sagittarius. Let's move to the next sign, Scorpio. Let's change decks, yes. If you're live, please let me know what are your signs. What is the sign you are waiting, or if your sign was already read. Page of Wands, the Moon, Queen of Swords, 7 of Wands reversed. Pisces energy emphasized here, but I have fire and air as well. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. You're not happy with a connection, you have lots of doubts. Some of you just have doubts and are not happy about the maturity of the person that is in your mind. Either you cut ties or they cut ties. Somebody was very drastic and happening very quickly. And there's this cold energy now. There's this energy of wanting to release it and not wanting to fight for it anymore. Definitely trust issues here. Somebody lost interest. So if you're thinking about somebody, they're not as much enthusiastic as before, and if more time passes, this might be a missed opportunity as well. Just something to keep in mind. Might have been a rejection that happened, or the rejection happened through distance. Not interacting anymore, not giving much energy, enthusiasm to the connection. Water signs seem emphasized here. Now let's see what is the good and bad. Don't be naive. Try to, yes, be courageous, but be wise as well. Take that leap of faith, but use your intuition and experience. The good thing is that You will, if you have been indecisive, you will make a decision soon. No matter what you choose, the past, the new, you will make a decision. It's good not to stay stuck. And the overall energy, the Lovers. There's a karmic connection coming your way. Might be Gemini for some of you. There's love. Energetically speaking, in the near future. Right now, things don't seem very fulfilling, or emotions feeling heavy, being rejected, some of you losing enthusiasm for somebody and wanting to give up completely. Now let's see the flash card bundle. Neptune in Scorpio, 8th house, Pluto, Capricorn in 10th house, Neptune in Aquarius in 11th house. I do see you becoming very much into spirituality, possibly, and joining communities like that with like-minded people. A huge interest into spirituality, and you have a very heightened intuition as well, and use that. It is very strong. It's like you can feel a lot and understand others, even if they speak a different language, even if they don't talk, and use that intuition. It's very strong right now. In your friends group, there's some confusion or somebody being very deceptive. And also, if you are thinking about the future, try to be much more grounded with your plans. Try to be detailed and not very... try to get a piece of paper and a pen and write down what are your goals and hopes, how to achieve that. Make a plan, not just dream about it. Some big changes in career, or with somebody that is very authoritative, or it might be a parent. It's around stability. Stability is tested. Stability in general. It might be work, but stability at home, or with a relationship. There's somebody, especially at work, might be your boss, that is very authoritative. And you need to be a bit careful. Not to fight your boss, or in the way you articulate or you talk to them, because this person can take drastic decisions, like removing you from the job, firing you. And this might be a parent as well. The communication with them might be a bit tough. What I do see here is, with that Pluto in the 10th house, and in Capricorn, it is like the collapse of the structures and stability in general. Things are not the same. Yes, that transformative process that Scorpio has. But I do see you very, very tough. And I don't see any concerns, or you will pass this very well, I'm sure. And I'm focusing on this Lover's energy. There's somebody, a very karmic connection that is around you. Now, as I said, the current energies seem a bit, yes, emotionally heavy, and you have suspicion about somebody. But I don't get you getting some information very quickly or secrets about them. But the future seems like there's an intensive connection coming your way. Okay, let's continue. What is the next sign? Libra. Let's check the energies for Libra. Let's shuffle 5 times, yes. I do see that we have Gemini a lot in the chat. Kathleen, Arlene, Gemini, yes. So we will go to Gemini as well very soon. Now we are at Libra. So let's see about Libra. You have closed a cycle, Libra. A cycle has been closed. Now, if you want to re-enter it, you can enter it again. It's up to you, but a romantic cycle, energetically speaking, has been closed. And you have something new, better. This seems fated, karmic. The wheel is moving forward. Somebody misses you a lot, Libra, as well. 6 of Cups, the Hermit, 5 of Pentacles. Lots of reflection from this person. They feel unloved and like the connection has been broken totally. But you feel that cycle has been closed as well. There's a strong nostalgia about the past. For some of you, there was a comeback or an attempt to go back. I'm getting this impression that there's somebody here you might not know about, some of you might, but that has been very withdrawn, but misses you a lot with that energy of Hermit and 6 of Cups. But they don't have much hopes about that situation. It feels like there's a big winter there. Now, let's see, what is the good and the bad? The good. 5 of Swords. What is the bad? Page of Pentacles. You may get friend-zoned by somebody you like or love. You want more, but they see you as just a friendship, and they see you just as a friend. They just want the friendship, or it's okay for them to just talk as friends. And you give attention to them much more than it is needed. If you want more than that and you're getting friend-zoned, you should be much more careful not to waste your time with them. That's what I'm getting. And 5 of Swords, why this is a good thing. Okay. There was a Tower moment that happened in the past. It might have been conflictual or triggered by some disagreements. And as much as it might have been seen as very bad, or the trigger moment for that Tower to happen, I think that it was needed for you to put you into that different, new, better path. You thought that this was very disharmonious and it happened very badly. But it was a test. There might have been some mind games played there as well, and you might have sensed it, but some of you either got that confirmation from this discussion that ran into conflict, or it was just universe moving you out of that connection through that conflict, through that Tower moment. So that was the good thing. What seemed bad was good. So you were lucky. Universe was helping you with the Tower moment. That's what I'm getting that as a good thing, the Tower and the 5 of Swords. Now let's see from the flash card bundle. Okay, I'm going to shuffle those again because we have the north nodes here, all those north nodes. I do want to have planets here. I do see you having luck with publishing. So if you like to write, for example, or read a lot, it's very important to see possibly this will become a very new income stream or side hustle that might support your income or living expenses. You might have some good luck with publishing right now at this very moment. And it might be around something that is related to esotericism, either traveling, religion, law. So if you are around one of those themes and you want to write or talk about that, maybe creating a channel, YouTube channel, or creating a blog might be very beneficial. And I do think it's around something regarding spirituality with this Jupiter in Sagittarius in the 9th and Neptune in Sagittarius in the 9th as well. But you have Pluto in the 7th, Pluto in Libra. I think we got a similar message with the previous sign, Scorpio, or was it Sagittarius probably? Some of you might be dealing with Sagittarius or Scorpio. Relationships seem very tough and transformative. Choose wisely as well, dear Libra, and also be very transparent and blunt. I know that you may be very kind, very charming, people-pleasing sometimes, but when it comes to you connecting with somebody that might become your partner, a romantic partner, try to be as honest as possible, especially with yourself first, because this Pluto in the 7th house will not tolerate at all. This person might get to know about that if you are not real. And also be wise whom you choose, because even though this chemistry might feel very strong, like out of this world, something you may have never experienced before, look for that feeling or intuition that there's something deceiving there, because it may be. Everything might seem beautiful. The package, wonderful. What is inside might not be for you. So this is a metaphor, definitely, but I think you get the message that choose wisely. And if you choose wisely, this will be one of the most beautiful connections you ever had. Very transformative, definitely. Intensive. Chemistry cannot be described with this position. But it has those both worlds. That's why I said choose wisely. Okay, if you are interested for those flashcards, flashcard bundles, those are my notes, personal notes. You can find those in the description box. And you can support the channel as well if you like. Okay, good luck Libra, and let's move to the next sign, Virgo. Thank you very much, Gem. Highly appreciate it. I hope the flashcards are helpful and you have been having some time to look at them or read them, because this is lots of materials, definitely lots of text. Now Virgo. Hi Fabiana. Hi Dulika. I hope I'm pronouncing the names correctly. Sorry in advance if I'm mispronouncing them. Okay, let's see what do we have for you, Virgo. It's very quick, very straightforward message that I got here. The World, Two of Swords reversed, Queen of Swords, and the Star. Now, first of all, Aquarius, fixed signs, Aquarius, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio. Air signs are emphasized as well, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. I do see you choosing to heal, and you making a decision, because you're choosing yourself and choosing to recover. You have made that subconscious decision there, and that decision is to choose yourself, not somebody else, and that's why I do see you very cold and closing a cycle. That's the kind of impression I'm getting here. I can't add any more words. That's a very straightforward answer. Now let's see, what is the good? The good is with the money, with the finances. The good is that you have become much more responsible, focused, mature. Maybe you don't recognize it because you see yourself every day, but others notice you. They see you very grounded, practical, responsible. The bad is that King of Pentacles energy, that you can't find somebody like you yet. Not right now. Or you have not had much luck yet. Now let's see what is the overall energy. Two of Cups. I do like those cards that are coming for many of you. Two of Cups, the Lovers. For many of you, there's love in the near future. You have a very important connection. This is like a soulmate contract, soulmate connection happening. You might have not found yet this person that is responsible and focused, mature like you, but it's not all bad luck. You will have luck soon. I do see you connecting deeply with somebody, and possibly this starts as a friendship in the beginning, and then it transitions to a connection relationship. Now let's see the flashcards from the astrology bundle. Let's see what messages will we get. Neptune in Scorpio, 8th house. Pluto in Gemini, 3rd house. We're getting similar cards here tonight. And Venus in Libra, 7th house. Okay. Now, if you are into investing, I think you should be a little bit careful and ask your advisor, financial advisor, if you're investing money somewhere or there's something around investing that you should be aware. I'm saying that because there's Neptune in the 8th house here in the cards. I do see you with a very heightened intuition at this moment. A very special chemistry, intimate, passionate chemistry with somebody that feels very spiritual. That connection, that might be this Two of Cups energy as well. Be careful with the communication, how you communicate to others, because it might become very intensive when you become upset. And Virgo, you are critical sometimes. Now you are a healer, you love others, and you show love through action and through service. But sometimes those words can hurt feelings, and that's something that you should get awareness from the cards. And Venus in Libra in the 7th house, you have a connection, dear Virgo. A very beautiful one, in fact. All those point to this Two of Cups energy. Might be a Gemini for some of you. So cycle is closing, but a better one is there. This needs to close. Something from the past, energetically speaking, needs to end because you have something better. Two of Cups. That was for you, Virgo. Good luck, and let's move to the next sign. Let's move to Leo. Let's shuffle 5 times. Okay, I want you both, if you are in the chat right now live, to write 3 numbers from 0 to 21. And I may pick one of you and see what message do we have, what message do we need to hear. Seven of Cups, Page of Wands, 8 of Swords, 3 of Swords. Feeling lost, feeling empty sometimes, like there's a void inside. Feeling confused without any solutions. The only solution is to leave this, but some of you want the communication to happen, but they are immature, they broke your heart. Some of you betrayed your trust as well with the 3 of Swords energy. Feels heavy right now. Let's hope it didn't happen recently. The 3 of Swords energy. Lots of pain here. What is the good, the bad, and the energy, overall energy? The good, Temperance. The bad, Knight of Wands. Overall energy, 3 of Pentacles, King of Wands at the bottom. And the bad is that you should not entertain connections that come and go. If you give one chance and you know it's not worth a second, don't waste your time. Because I do see an energy that is very much about coming and going. It's not stable, it's not consistent. The good thing is that you're much more balanced in your power, meaning you are patient. You have become much more patient. You are for cooperation here. Why the Temperance? Some of you may be connected with a Sagittarius. You don't want to rush things. Okay, that's a good thing. If something comes very fast, you say to that experience, stop. Let's take it one step at a time. There might be some interaction happening in the near future, some reunion for some of you as well. But be careful if this person is married or has been married, because if yes, they might not have an official divorce or separation. 3 of Pentacles, this might become a third-party situation again. 3 of Swords, especially if this person hurt feelings in the past through betrayal. A reconnection doesn't seem the best option at this very moment. Okay, let's see the flash cards from the astrology flashcards bundle, astrology flashcard bundle that you can find in the description box if interested. Capricorn, Moon in Capricorn, 10th house, Moon in Libra, 7th house, North Node, North Node in the 8th house, South Node in the 2nd. I do see you pouring all your energies and love into career and a relationship. And it's important to work on that intimacy if you will be in a connection or if you are with a partner right now. Working, putting much more focus, going deeper into the connection, not being superficial. And I do see some of you needing to release that stability somehow. Maybe you have become comfortable with a connection, with a job position, and you need to go deeper, either to explore it, to go deeper, or some of you may need to explore something else. If there's something about inheritance, there's some luck around that. Some of you might get lucky with lotteries or gifts or bonuses, getting credits from credit cards and points, something like that. At the same time, I do see you becoming much more into spirituality, esotericism, and becoming very intuitive. This is a very transformative process. It's not easy as an energy, but it is much more rewarding. It's not that stable like in Taurus energy, not very fixed, not that comfortable, but it's a different season. It's like going deeper into the lake, not just sunbathing there at the shore. That's the kind of impression I'm having. So you will put lots of efforts emotionally into career, even though you are a bit cold. And with that Moon in Capricorn, you do feel a bit very closed off emotionally. It's interesting because you have both Moon in Capricorn and Moon in Libra. Like you want that intimacy or connection with the partner, but at the same time, you might be emotionally cold or fearing vulnerability. And this makes sense. Look at that. The North Node in the 8th house means that you need to be much more working with your partner around intimacy and that connection. It can become really a beautiful thing. Okay, that's what I'm getting. So just be aware of that coldness and try to open more emotionally. So that was the message that we got from Astrology Flashcards bundle. And let's continue. Let's continue with the next sign, that is Cancer. So we are already 1 hour and 11 minutes. 1:11 into the live stream. Okay, yes. Cancer energy. I do see you very fixed about your decision that you made with somebody. Cancer. It seems like you are in your power, but you have created some walls around you, to tell the truth. And you have lots of passion and desires inside yourself, but you are not expressing it. You are appearing very authoritative on the outside, but You have a big fire, burning fire deep inside. Now you made that final decision. You said something, possibly you said goodbyes. But here you are, Two of Pentacles, going back and forth. The energies feel like you can't decide. You can't decide. Some of you will have another option as well, but I don't see you being fully connected with this new potential, because you will think about the past, or you may get triggered about the past. You made the decision to move on, but you're still in the castle, energetically speaking. Thank you very much, Tulika, in the comments. I highly appreciate it. So, yes, Cancer, lots of fire and energy, but you need to be much more decisive about what you do want. You want them or this new person. I think there will be some new person, but don't choose them as a distraction or because you want to forget somebody from the past. Because that might be the case with a Two of Pentacles and Two of Wands. You will have options, but you are not happy. Now let's see what is the good, the bad, and the energy in the near future. The good, the Moon. The bad, Seven of Wands. The energy, Four of Cups. You may reject somebody in the near future. Or there's some kind of rejection here happening. If you're thinking about the past person, I think they lost some interest there. They don't seem that much interested. Now, why is the Moon the good thing? The pain taught you something. The pain, the worries, the stress, anxiety made you who you are right now. Because the Moon is very intensive energy in the cards. And the Five of Cups. How can you get something good from this? That's the only explanation that I can get. The Moon and the Five of Cups. All those dark moments, dark nights of the soul had a purpose. For you to evolve. For you to create and have a better, higher frequency. What seems bad is a gift, in fact, for your soul evolution. Now, Seven of Wands reversed. This is the bad thing. The bad thing is that when you want something, you don't say it. You don't put the effort or put the words or transform feelings into words communicated. You are guarded because you can't trust. But if you want something, you have to express it. It is about feelings, good, bad feelings. If you have feelings for somebody, you have to express those feelings. Even if they have been very guarded, you need to express those feelings. At least you will get some confirmation, or you will understand this other person better. Okay, that's what I got about the cards, tarot, for tonight. Now let's see from the astrology flashcards bundle. Hi Rebecca, welcome. Pluto in the 8th, Neptune in the 9th, or Sagittarius, and Pluto in Gemini, 3rd house. Communication is very important. We have this repeated message here. Maybe it is a message for all of us here right now, or for all of you that will be watching this reading after the live. Some secrets may get revealed. I do see here communication, some messages. Either this come through meditation, or you hearing something from others in your community, or something related to that. Pluto in the 3rd house. And I do see you becoming very interested into spirituality or studying about it. Neptune in the 9th. Some of you might be traveling some of very special places related to religion or esotericism, learning about the culture, or reading a lot, or through traveling, or through a mentor, spiritual mentor. Pluto in the 8th and in Scorpio. This is very transformative energy in the emotions, the feelings. I'm getting this continuous energy of nobody can lie you anymore. Nobody can deceive you. You will get protected in terms of getting the news very soon. If somebody tries to deceive you, is not honest, the secrets will come to the surface, and you will be very clear about that. So this is a gift, but at the same time, this might be very emotional if you don't like what you see. That is the Pluto in the 8th. Also, spirituality, very heightened, some of you getting into that, as we saw it already, or I talked about it. Be careful with investments at the same time, because yes, you might win big, but you might lose a lot as well if you are not careful. So I definitely suggest listening to a financial advisor if it comes for investments. And a deep intimacy there's here happening with a person, your next person that you will be connecting romantically. That will be a very deep, very special chemistry out of this world with that Pluto in the 8th and in Scorpio as well. If you want to know more about those flashcards, they are in the description box if interested. Now let's move to the next sign. And I think this is the most requested sign for tonight, Gemini. Hi Rebecca, thank you very much. How do I send the super chat? You can support through the Buy Me a Coffee link, or you can just scan the code that is in the screen right now, or maybe there will be a link in the description. Thank you very much, I really appreciate it. Now let's move to Gemini. Do we have Geminis in the chat? Or maybe you are waiting to check the live stream after. Yes, I know. I chose this live stream to start from Pisces and with Aries, not the traditional order. So to give a chance to all signs. Okay, let's see, what do we have for Gemini? Page of Cups. Somebody has a crush on you. This person either is or will soon. They watch you and what they want to send some messages here. They have you in high regards. Look at that, Ace of Wands, Two of Pentacles, you will have options. And then there might be this person that might be a boss, like a boss or manager in their company, or a very... this person might look very authoritative. Might be an age difference for some of you, that is quite possible as well. I do see you indecisive, but there's a strong chemistry there. Very, very strong, very passionate. And this person that has a crush on you fantasizes about you with this Ace of Wands, Page of Cups. There's Aries energy here, water and earth, fire is as well, fire from fire. I have Aries, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. It can be any sign, but that's what I'm getting. You will have options, definitely. That's what I'm getting. You will have options and you can't decide, but you might have something like very intensive. Like, for example, this might feel very casual, but then you will be thinking the next day, okay, I do like this person, I want to meet them again. That's the kind of impression I'm getting. It might feel very funny and not serious in the beginning to you, and when you start thinking, you can't decide. Here it is, Two of Pentacles, multitasking. Your energy. Can't decide. Hopefully, those two options seem so good, both of them, that you can't decide. Or you can't decide about the stability, that is possible as well. You are not sure if this will lead to something, but you have something really intensive. Okay, now let's see the good, the bad, and the overall energy. The good, yes, King of Wands. The good thing is that you have a person that wants to chase you. You are very attractive in their eyes. They have a burning fire inside themselves for you. So it's that passion and desire, very strong. The bad thing, the Ten of Cups. Why the bad thing is the Ten of Cups? If they are married, they should be officially divorced and not lying to you. That is the only bad thing I can think of. Ten of Cups is a good energy, but let's clarify. Ten of Swords, yes, reversed. So you will have to choose two options. One of those is very good. Don't choose the bad option. The bad option is somebody that might be already in a connection or is already married, has that only physical connection with you, and says to you that they are single, or they are officially divorced. They're not seeing somebody. It's not the truth. Very likely. Now, let's see what is the overall energy. The Chariot, you will have progress in love. So, right now, from all the signs until now, we haven't done yet Taurus and Aries, but it seems like Gemini has the most lucky energy right now, or the month of September, around love, new love, something passionate, and you deciding. I'm not concerned about you. I think you will make the best decision here. There's Cancer energy here, Aries energy. Let's see the astrology flashcards bundle, messages from the flashcards. So those are my notes and astrology, and if you want to learn faster through flashcards, the astrology, you can get those flashcards that are in the description box, and you can support at the same time this live reading and the channel as well. Okay, let's see what cards we have. Pluto in the 7th in Libra, Pluto in Sagittarius, Saturn in Sagittarius in the 9th. And those are hand-drawn digitally by me, those symbols. Okay. You have an intensive connection for sure. I'm going back to that, what I just said to you, Gemini. Don't choose a person that is already married or in a connection, because the lies will come to the light very soon. And if you get involved emotionally, you will get attached, and it might get harder to detach. You might become very codependent emotionally. So it's up to you, whatever path you choose, but choose wisely. I do see you getting serious about studies. Like some of you might go back to school, or being very serious into studying something in another level, like doing masters or going deeper into a subject. Might be around religion or esotericism. Also try to make a plan B if you're traveling, because you might get some delays. I'm getting that. Also, there's an important spiritual teacher for some of you. Around low cases, try to study well the case, or choose a very professional lawyer if there's something needed about that. So this is a very small side story with that Saturn in the 9th. Yes, that's what I'm getting here, the message. Choose wisely here. Don't choose the person that is married or is in a connection. And that's the same message we got, in fact, from the astrology flashcards here. Or it will just be something short term with that Ace of Wands. Something you will never forget, but if you don't choose correctly, it will be short term. But as I said, I'm not concerned about you. I think you will make your research, get all the information as a Gemini, and you will choose in a very wise way. Okay, let's see, what do we have next? What is next? It's Taurus. Good luck, Gemini. Let's move to Taurus. Let's see, what do we have for Taurus and Aries? We have Taurus and Aries, two last signs. Hi, Gary. Hope you are well as well. Thank you very much. You are the muse. I highly appreciate it. Thank you very much. Okay, let's see what we have for Taurus. Nine of Swords, thinking a lot, especially at night, losing sleep about somebody, becoming sleepless. Let's hope not thinking until the morning about this person, because sleep is important. It affects the health. You have the Lovers, the Strength, and the Two of Cups. Let's see. You are resisting something here. There's a resistance here, a very important connection. You have at the same time the Lovers and the Two of Cups. There's somebody very resistant here. Either it is you or them that is not opening up. And you think a lot about that. I think there's this person. You think about them, they are resistant, but this is a soulmate karmic connection, very important. Why is this strength card? So I have Gemini here, emphasized. There's Leo energy, air signs, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. Either this person is very worried or is trying to gather some emotional strength, might have been feeling tired or stressed, depressed. If this is resonating with you, this person is just worried. They don't know if they can trust you, but they do like you a lot. They do like you a lot. And this seems like a karmic contract, if you believe in that. Like in a previous lifetime, you made a contract to meet each other in this lifetime in order to help each other grow. A very important connection. That's the reason why you think so much about this. Now let's see what is the good. The good is Ace of Cups. You have a love offer. It seems to me like a new beginning. Now, I don't know, a new restart or a completely new beginning, but you have love. And it feels very to me, very, very sincere to me. Overflowing here. Overflowing with love. The bad is that you are guarded, or you can't trust, or the person that you are dealing with can't trust you, is very triggered. What is the overall energy? The star, your hopes being fulfilled, your wishes coming true. Okay, this is a very good reading. Taurus and Gemini are having the best readings for tonight. Something is concerning you, but overall the energy seems very good. In fact, with the star, Ace of Cups, the lovers, Two of Cups, you have so much good energy around love. But possibly the person you want to be with is either is having a very difficult time and wants to just gather the energies. But mostly feels to me like they are very stressed and can't trust this connection. I don't know what happened there. Let's see why they can't trust this. Because they waited or invested, and it's they're tired. They're tired by investing or waiting so much and not seeing that much progress or no progress at all. So again, we have Gemini. Gemini is emphasized here for Taurus. There's Leo, Pisces, and Aquarius. It can be any sign, but those are emphasized. Now let's go to the astrology cards, flash card bundle, to see what is the message from the stars. Okay, this is coming for all signs tonight. The same message. Okay, we have something different here for you, Taurus. The same message. Pluto in Libra in the 7th. Transformative connections. Don't lie. Don't let others lie to you and deceive, because Pluto will expose everything to the surface, no matter what, no matter how hard and sophisticated the lie is, with that Pluto in the 7th. So very transformative connection, but it needs trust, because Pluto in the 7th tells us that the partner is a bit doesn't trust that easily, and here we have that 7 of Wands that we just saw as well. So I'm getting that impression that you, Taurus, if you are thinking about somebody, they can trust this connection. Maybe they need to feel much more welcomed or something like that. Neptune in Libra and the 7th, Neptune in Sagittarius and the 9th. Okay. This Pluto in the 7th and Neptune in the 7th is a very great combination for love. Like, this seems very spiritual as a connection. This is like meeting your soulmate. And we had that confirmation, I think, with that 2 of Cups, that is the soulmate energy. But it can be very deceiving as well in terms of we become very idealistic. We can't see the truth. So it feels to me like the problem, the challenge might be around communication and trying to be grounded, practical, logical as well. And don't try to be idealistic, Taurus, as well. You might meet somebody, might be somebody new as well, that seems like they check all the boxes in the paper. But they might feel like a great artist, meaning, metaphorically speaking, like they might seem wonderful, very charming on the outside. Connections are very emphasized for you, Taurus. Very much emphasized. What we have here is choose. Try to trust your intuition, because you will have that strong feeling and intuition with that Neptune in the 8th. And I do see you also trying to be much more aware or careful with investments. The chemistry will be very spiritual in the bed. Very physical attraction. It will feel like out of this world. With that Neptune in the... Okay, I thought it was in the 8th, but even with Pluto in the 7th, Neptune is in the 9th here. And you have Neptune in the 7th. So yes, to conclude, a very intensive connection. Be careful of any... Try to keep that communication very clear, very honest, but don't go over the board. Like, there are some fine lines. If you see the situation becoming very heated, try to take some time off and communicate later, the next day possibly, because it may become very intensive, or your partner might be very jealous. That is quite possible with that Pluto in the 7th, or obsessive. Let's hope this is a good obsession. Obsessed about you in a good way, not obsessed about you in a bad way, or being that jealous. Okay, good luck for you, Taurus, and let's move to the last sign for tonight. Aries. Let's see what we have for Aries. We are almost 2 hours or not. We are 1 hour and 40 minutes right now. One hour and 42 minutes live, yes. Let's see, Aries. Two of Cups, the shadow side or the devil. Knight of Wands, the overall energy. 6 of Swords, reversed. So let's see. There's a strong energy to go back to a past person with whom you had a very strong connection. That connection was toxic and unhealthy. I think there's a strong motivation from a past person wanting to come towards you with lots of desires. And this is a very fast-acting energy, coming fast, but it's not stable. There's like an obsession. Some of you, if it resonates, this person might have problems with addiction as well. Yes, it was a very special connection, soulmate connection. Just be aware, because there's a strong chemistry, but it is unhealthy. There's some toxicity in that connection. A very strong energy of a person from the past coming back. Let's see the good. 8 of Pentacles around work. I do see you dedicated in your work, career, and yes, it needs some efforts, but you will get appreciated, I think. You will create some beautiful work. Keep that persistence. What the bad? What is the bad? 8 of Cups. Why the 8 of Cups the bad? 4 of Wands. I think that a certain connection from the past was meant, that's a kind of impression I'm getting, was meant to stay, to last, but somebody turned their back. Might have been you or them, so take what resonates. Left this because of some disagreements or didn't feel that excitement anymore. It needed to be some kind of celebration there, but turning their back, yes. The Death reversed. There may have been a rush decision to end a connection. Now there are regrets. Instead, this should have been a celebration of love. That's what I'm getting. Somebody, if it was not for somebody to just run away from this when the problems arise and not be much more patient, this could have been something better. Now let's see what is the energy coming towards you. Page of Swords, Queen of Swords, just watching. If you are asking about a person in your mind, they will just watch, and they will stay cold and detached. The same thing you will do as well. Just watching them. Detachment. No connection. That's the kind of energy I'm getting. So it feels like a past person wants to return. It is a very strong energy. And I do think that that connection is very karmic, a spiritual, a soulmate connection as well, with lots of obsession or thinking about each other, but highly toxic as a possibility, with a Knight of Wands at the same time being very unstable. It feels to me like work seems much more promising for you right now, Aries. Let's see what is about the astrology flashcards. The flashcard bundle that you can find in the description box if you are interested. Let's see what are the message from the stars, from those cards. The Sun in Libra, in the 7th house. Pluto in Gemini, in the 3rd house. Pluto in Aries, in the 1st house. You're putting lots of focus into relationships, Aries. I think that's where you feel really connected and like you have become one with the other person or will become one. Connections are very important for you to know yourself, creating your identity as well. And you have gone through lots of transformations with that Pluto in the 1st. Now, some of you might have changed careers totally, relationships, or might have had struggles with family members. With that Pluto in the Aries in the first house, it feels like it has been tough. And you are in this transformative process as well. Communication seems spicy, maybe others to you or you to others. Communicate openly. I know that you are ready to express your thoughts no matter what, but try to soften them a little bit before those words coming out of the mouth, because sometimes they can be hurtful to somebody with that Pluto in the third. Also around secrets get easily revealed with this combination, like either through others or you just knowing. You just get this information. Nobody can lie to you anymore, especially if you got lied or betrayed in the past. You seem very tough, like you have a strong armor in front of you. And inside you have gone through many transformations. For some of you, even in 1 year, for example. It has been tough, like a very roller coaster ride, kind of ride. But the focus right now is connections. That's when you will grow. From the energies of tarot, it seems like money seems much more focused right now, or much more stable, because I do see you putting more efforts there. But the real deal, where you will create your identity, or you will know who you really are, what your goals are, what you want to do with your life, whom you want to choose, or really choose as your partner. That is around connections. And try to keep your identity as well, because I do see you merging with the other person. It's quite possible as well. Your focus, your conscious mind will be in the relationships. That's for sure, with that sun shining light in the 7th house, and in Libra in connections to relationships with others as well, not just your romantic partner, but business partners, clients, co-workers, communication or relationships with all people. Okay, this was the reading for you, Aries. I was reading the comments. Now, all signs have been done, even Cancer. I'm just answering your question, Gary. And okay, seems like Gemini and Taurus readings were the most lucky tonight in love. Regarding the energies for the rest of September, the question is, when will you have live questions? This is just a live reading. I'm not taking the live questions. I'm not doing that. So let's do, for all of you that are in the chat right now, and for all of you that will be watching this replay, what is the most important message you need to know right now? There's some information, hidden information coming to light, and you getting clarity. If you are especially confused, you will have clarity soon. Now let's see from tarot. Most of you have already entered a new journey, and this is a better one, a new, better path. There has been lots of stagnancy, lots of deep self-reflection, and for some it has been made because out of fear of trying to avoid another painful ending. Lots of reflection, lots of healing. The good thing is that some deep pain that was caused in the past should not feel as hard as it used to be. And there's some rapid communication that is coming, and it will be intensive. Pluto in the 3rd, Pluto in Gemini, and 8 of Wands might be from some distance, long distance. So overall, the overall energy is that there's some rapid change happening. Maybe you will not notice it now, but you have been put on a new path. And this is a good one. And this is happening fast, very, very fast, very quickly. Wheel of Fortune energy and the 8 of Wands. Now I have Pisces energy here, emphasized, fixed signs as well, Aquarius, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio. Yes, Scorpio is emphasized. And there's fire and air energy as well. Okay, that was the live reading for tonight. I hope those readings for all of you were helpful. So from Pisces to Aries. And I wish you all the best. And I will see you at your readings, usual readings that I do for per sign. I think tomorrow is Earth signs, yes. It's Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. Okay, wishing you all a good night or a good day. I don't know what time is it in your country. And yes, good luck. Bye from me.